viva! Viva President Jacob Zuma, viva! Amandla! Amandla! I'm sorry, I forgot that this was not a rally. In all my years of fighting, I've never been short of words. Today I am. When Mfundi Vundla was interviewed this morning on Morning Live, he said, he was asked what he thought the audience would say after the show. He said they'll say, wow. Well, well, it is wow. And thank you, my little sister, for supporting me always. My little sister, Grasha, she's sitting somewhere there, and she refused to come here with me. And my dearest friend, Gwen Mahlangu, now Lulama, in one of his speeches made on the 31st March 1993, former President Nelson Mandela said, "It is through music that we express our deepest emotions, the joys and sorrows of our people, and our deepest beliefs." If the first musical instrument ever created by God is the human voice, and the drum beat paces the pulse to the core of our souls, we thank all of you who have made tonight possible, for tracing our journey through a medium that transcends boundaries and creates harmonies that draw us closer as a human race and as God's creations. Yesterday we celebrated 17 years of our hard-earned freedom as a democratic South Africa. The arts in those dark days were one of the few weapons we had to fight against apartheid. And these young people here on the stage tonight make me so proud by continuing that legacy. They will help us and future generations remember where we have come from as a nation. They remind us as leaders what we fought for and our sacrifices. They will share with the world the message that stems from the tragedies and triumphs of our struggle. I am glad and proud that this production is finally having its proper world premiere here on home soil in our nation's capital. These two young men, Bongani and Warren, were bold enough and risked everything to invite me and my daughter Zinzi to come to Canada a few years ago to speak to the people there about the journey I've taken in the fight for freedom in South Africa. That trip was unfortunately not to be. It was not meant to be as this project. My story is a South African story, and it should have happened here anyway, in Pretoria. Fate brought it through the opera here, first before the world gets to see it. The struggle that we fought for was for the freedom of all South Africans, black, white, colored, Indian, and previously disadvantaged racial groups need to understand that when we talk about our past under apartheid, it is not to antagonize, but to create a secure platform for us South Africans to engage in public discourse about our anger, our pain, our insecurities, and our guilt. We have not sacrificed so much. We have not sacrificed so much as freedom fighters only to compromise our gains. And I would like to thank my daughters who have supported me and given me the strength to be the grandmother who looks like this at 75. I have never seen so much talent. I don't even know how to look at you back there. I have never seen such talent. And you know, it's the first time I come into this theater. We know our history. It was one of those structures we battled to try and bomb. Truth can be spoken now. I denied that, of course. I could. Thank you very much, all of you. And it's the first time I get such accolades from my country. My wardrobe is full of doctorates. I've stopped counting from all over the world. And this surpasses everything I have known. Thank you very much. But I wish once upon a time I was as small as this Winnie. Just come here next to me. Just look at us. Even as a child, I was never this size. So, thank you ever so much, and good night, everyone.